More than 1 million people have fled Ukraine to neighboring countries like Poland and Romania, but millions of other Ukrainians are still trapped as the Russian military continues to fire missiles and artillery shells into neighborhoods. Morning Rush's Stephen Graddick spoke with 2 Ukrainians on both sides of the Atlantic dealing with this crisis.
Yoga mats, lawn chairs, and park benches furnish a dimly lit basement in the heart of Kyiv.
We are in here, in the downstairs of the house. I'm trying to not show you the people because it's not safety in our time.
The young and the old all crammed in the basement of their apartment homes preparing for an attack. Even their pets shocked like their owners.
Sometimes sleeping and sometimes just sitting and staring all over. And most of the time he just shocked.
In the midst of great unpredictability and crippling opposition, this community in Kyiv still found something to smile about. On this day, a birthday party.
Just want to make some fun for him, make some little celebration.
The kids seem so happy and joyful. Do they know what's happening right now?
I think yes, because his life goes quietly in other way.
Although the kids here in Kyiv may not understand the full scope of the situation, the quest for normalcy is difficult to attain for children and adults.
How are you?
More or less normal as it could be in this situation.
But anyone who has ever been in war, the definition of normal changes daily.
They trying to destroy the hospital in my native city, in Melitopol. They just crush it by weapon.
Victoria lost complete communication with her loved ones, who stayed in their family home in Melitopol, west of Ukraine, which is now Russian-occupied. There, they lost electricity, internet, and mobile connection for days.
You don't know what to think, because you don't know their life or not.
After several failed attempts, she finally was able to get in contact with her parents.
You just need to wait and to try to connect by any other ways.
Why did you stay?
I'm a deputy of head of this community, and we're trying to help them. We prepare some food for our territorial army.
And if you make it out of the war zone, the anxiety for Ukrainians dominates their day-to-day lives.
My town is in the past, even like it's a military town, and it's right next to Kiev, right next to capital, and it is very dangerous to stay in there. And the problem is they don't have place like this underground where you're actually going to be safe from bomb.
Lisa's mom and 5-year-old brother evacuated their home in West Ukraine days ago and are now living in a dormitory-style apartment on the Romanian border, waiting for an opportunity to make it out to their final destination, Poland. There, Lisa has organized everything for their arrival.
We just need to get them there because, I don't know, I don't want children to be part of that.
Victoria's message for people watching the day-to-day events on TV is simple.
I want people of all over the world to know that the Ukrainian people is really brave.
And Stephen joins us now. Now, Stephen, what really stood out to me in that piece was the juxtaposition between the birthday party underground and then the devastation that we saw above ground. Now, you talked to them last week. What have they been up to since then? How are they doing?
Yeah, Alex, this is actually one of the most fascinating stories I've covered. So I've been talking to them every day since, and some good news has arisen over the weekend. Lisa, who you saw there in the piece, who had the mother and the 5-year-old brother who were trying to desperately get out of Ukraine, well, they finally made it out after a long journey, a long 5-day process of getting out of Ukraine. They are finally over the border in Romania.
And what's amazing, too, is in the video that we've seen, is everyone is carrying literally backpacks or suitcase, anything that they can carry, they're taking, so they don't have a lot. What is next for them? They're in Romania.
Yeah, I mean, it is truly one of those moments that is truly unpredictable every single day. And so I think what we'll be doing is we'll be covering these actual people and figuring out what's going on in their day-to-day lives. So I'll be bringing that back to you on Morning Rush every single day.
And, you know, it's great to put a face to the numbers that we're talking about every morning, so that we remember that these are humans that we're talking about. All right, Stephen, thank you.